This area is meant to represent a home, speaking to the different causes of grief that can affect a person and ripple through the household.
Through the Space for Grief installation at Evergreen Brickworks comes the understanding that grief is not just about human loss, but comes in many forms.
This is Jagged Little Pill, which speaks to the grief of addiction. The dining table, for example, speaks to food inequality, people who may never be coming home to dinner.
They're challenging the assumptions that grief must remain hidden or private. In fact, they say research from Space for Grief has since been used to explore the impacts of various grief in government, healthcare, and industry.
Career transitions, economic downturn, and natural disasters. Even starting a new family can have its own grief. Olympic athletes, gold medal winners report having grief of the sacrifices they've made. There's anticipatory grief of illnesses to come. So there's a whole range from loss all the way to reconfiguration and even the climate. Our research has shown that a lot of depression arises because we have disconnected ourselves from nature so much, despite being natural beings.
Art with grief. Why do you think this is a great pairing?
If you compare it to about a minute of film, a minute of music, it can be a lot more emotionally resonant and help people feel more vulnerable and be more comfortable with their vulnerability in the space. So there's a cube sculpture and short film we titled Monoliths. It represents the fragments and building blocks of memory. This idea that memory is sometimes imperfect, sometimes there are gaps in our memory, and sometimes we're reconfiguring ourselves through grief.
And they hope visitors will share their experiences firsthand.
The birds signify flight and freedom. Visitors write messages, things left unsaid, messages to loved ones, things that could be advice for other people. And over the course of the installation, we tend to get thousands of these messages.
Space for Grief continues here at Evergreen Brickworks until November 11th. In Toronto, Audra Brown, City News.